Hi everyone, I'm Shanna Stark. I'm a nurse practitioner who was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease 13 years ago. I have suffered from joint pain, brain fog, and severe fatigue. Fatigue to the point I was beginning to think that I would no longer be able to continue with my career or support my family. In these videos, I want to help you to regain hope. I want you to know that it is possible to regain the energy you once had. I want you to know that I understand. I understand the difference between being tired and severe autoimmune fatigue. I want to help you to regain your health and energy by healthy means, not by using unhealthy, acidic, caffeinated beverages, energy drinks, or stimulants. If you have severe fatigue, I know that you've probably tried these things and you know that they don't really work. Okay. So you might be skeptical that I don't really understand your situation. So let me just have a moment to tell you my story. In my mid-30s, I started to feel like I had the flu every time I would work a 12-hour shift. I kept thinking, I'm getting old. I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. I was having a harder time keeping up with my kids and remembering things. By the time I would get home, I couldn't do anything. It was time for bed. It took days to recover. And this actually went on for a couple of years. Then when the joint pain started, that's when I was finally diagnosed with my autoimmune disease. And at this point, my life had changed to my husband having to wake up in the morning and do almost everything for me. Include getting me ready for work, combing my hair, opening the door. I had to switch jobs. I had to work where there were more people around me throughout the day that could help so I could get through. Then I decided, I'll just go back to school. I'll get my nurse practitioner that would get me off the floor, that would hopefully get me out of the 12-hour shifts. That wasn't the case. It actually increased what I owed as far as student loans. The stress of being a primary care provider for people really started to take its toll on me. And I started to feel stuck and exhausted, in pain almost all of the time. And there was no way for me to even breathe and enjoy life at this point. I was miserable. It had gotten so bad that I could barely make it to 3 o'clock without really feeling like my body and my mind had given up on me. I could barely keep my eyes open. I could not think straight, let alone drive home. So by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I still had work to do, patients to see, charting. And so I started to feel like I was letting everybody down. I wasn't giving my patients the best. I had nothing left for my family by the time I was home. I couldn't make dinner. I was ready to go to bed. So at this point, I didn't know if I was going to be able to continue working full-time or at all. And so I started to fear losing everything that I had worked so hard for. I tried every product out there, you guys. I tried every diet, every medication. I tried to lose weight. Everything just kind of left me depressed and hopeless. And with my autoimmune disease, obviously I feared that the pain and the fatigue would disable me and I'd never be able to enjoy anything again, never be able to travel. I feared losing my job, not being able to support my family, like I mentioned. That keeps coming back. But my fatigue and frustration just kept growing. Like I said, eating better, drinking more water, losing the weight. The fatigue was relentless, you guys. There's no way to explain it. If you have it, you know it. People don't get it. It's hard to get through the day, and it's almost unbearable. So let me ask you a question. Have you gotten to this point also? The point that you feel like you just can't take it anymore, and that you're so exhausted and worn out that you just don't know if you can go on some days. And like I said, I've been there, and I truly care, and that's why I'm here with you today. I've had enough of feeling my life slip away, and so my search for energy was on. It took actually a year for me to find the one thing that really made a true lasting difference in my life. And finally, I have found a way to get my body healthy and to stay in balance and energized without the joint pain, the brain fog, and with a lot of energy. Enough that I've been able to start jogging and doing things with my family. So if I just help one person by sharing this, then it's worth it. And if you had the energy to do the things that you dreamed of, wouldn't that be worth it? That's why I'm here today. I want to help you to gain back your energy too and start a life that maybe you didn't even think was possible anymore. Better than anything you ever dreamed that you could have at this point. So just imagine that if you could wake up and not feel fatigued, what would you do? What if you could go to work and not be fatigued? Get through the day and feel like you're not dying by the end of it. How worth it is that? If you had energy to spend with your family and went to bed at a normal bedtime, like let's say 10 o'clock instead of 6, what if everyone who had told you that you'd probably have to live the rest of your days in pain and exhaustion wasn't right? And what if you could wake up in 30 days feeling refreshed, renewed, and full of energy? Wouldn't that just be amazing? So tomorrow I'll send you another video talking a little bit more about exactly how you can turn your what ifs into your new normal. We'll be talking about detoxifying, not cleansing. Cleansing uses just one of the channels of elimination. Detoxing focuses on 7 channels of elimination so that you can heal your body from the inside out. And when you do this, this is when you can start to have hope for the future, hope that you will feel like yourself again. Detoxification is crucial to regaining control over your health. And that's what we want to do. Toxin overload creates chaos in the body. Rebalancing and rebuilding your body does not have to be hard or uncomfortable. In the next video, we'll be discussing toxin overload. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.